Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. In the last episode, we entered one of these tournament-y things, and we defeated it, and then we got inducted into Target Week, where we had to take down Solomon Moto and Seto Kaiba. And I said, nope, not gonna happen, not gonna win the points. Well, guess what? I managed to beat Kaiba off screen. Sorry. And we beat Grandpa as well, so we have actually succeeded in doing Target Week stuff, and because I have lost 5 times, a new blurry face has become available. However, it's Saturday, these things don't turn up every Saturday because the area they're in is randomized, and therefore I'm going to attempt this before I take on that particular blurry face. So, let's see if we have as good luck in this duel tournament as we had in the last one. I should probably mention that the wins and losses you accrue in these tournaments don't count towards the win-loss ratios on the world map. And we are against Taya Gardner. This could go... Again, it could go either of two ways, because Taya Gardner is one of those, could be good, could not be, people. Let's see, you open with... Set Monster and Fusion Sage. Our starting hand, Buster Blader, Monster Reborn, Bean Soldier, Giant Trunade, Dark Hole, and Mystical Elf. I think what I want to do is defend with Mystical Elf for now. It's not worth using Dark Hole on a single thing. And you have summoned Oscolo Hero number 2, and your other thing is Sonic Maid. Not the Forgiving Maiden at all, I can deal with that. And 1,000 points of bounce back damage. I am happy with that. Right. We have drawn our second Bean Soldier, so let's go ahead and summon him. I think Sonic Maid is actually fusion material for something, so I'm going to target it just in case she has polymerization on her. I don't remember off the top of my head what it might actually be fusion material for, but... It's not like Oscolo Hero is going to be much... Ooh, hi, Battle Steer. I can't really deal with Battle Steer, actually, but I don't need to. Let's start by activating Graceful Charity, and then we will discard Buster Blader and... Polymerization. Pardon me. It might not be apparent, but I am currently drinking the drink of the gods. That's tea for the uninitiated. Anyway, we have put Buster Blader into our graveyard purely for the purposes of bringing him back with Monster Reborn. And I also get a second summon, so screw it, let's go all out. I'll offer up Mystical Elf to summon Firewing Pegasus. We got Firewing Pegasus off screen out of the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon pack. It's become available recently. It's basically analogous to Premium Pack number either 4 or 5, but the point is it contains Firewing Pegasus, it contains Meteor Dragon, Meteor Black Dragon, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, things like that. Might do Black Skull Dragon as well, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Hi, Raijeki. Well, that's bothersome. But I can't say I didn't see it coming. And I can technically deal with you, but I want to... Oh, come on! There we go. No idea where that lag came from. Anyway, we will use Fisher, and then we will summon Bean Soldier. And he shall attack. Go, Bean Soldier, attack with, Bean Sword, I guess. I don't know, everything in the show has White Lightning and Electro Shocker. That might actually be Kabuterimon, but... I digress. Okay, so you've summoned Faith Bird, it has done terrible things, and ooh, I can now one-up your Faith Bird with my... I don't remember what this is called off the top of my head. But it's a fish, and it's the strongest thing we have in our deck, level 4-wise. Right, draw, standby, main 1, plays Premature Burial, and summons Spirit of the Breeze. And direct attacks with it, despite the fact they know full well it's got no life points. Okay. Right, let's take this opportunity to play Dark Hole, thus destroying all of that. Summon Sangan, and attack. Now it doesn't really matter. Actually, no. Beautiful Headhuntress is... Wait, Hermosos? Isn't that masculine plural? What don't I know about that Headhuntress? The only annoying thing is she's got 1600 attack, so therefore I can't win this with bounce back damage. I do actually have to do something other than it. Unless she summons something with less attack than the beautiful Headhuntress and uses that to attack. Which she has. Oh my goodness. I will take that every day of the week. Celebratory tea slurp. Refreshing. I don't want to change anything about my deck. Oh, my fusion deck's been modified as well. Musician King is now in it. Purely for the sake of it, honestly. There is actually a glitch that can be performed in this game using the Musician King, but I don't have all the necessary components for that yet. Anyway, our starting hand this time: Lady of Faith, Mystical Elf, Trap Hole, Kunai with Chain, Change of Heart, and Magic Jammer. Let's set Mystical Elf, set Magic Jammer, and set Trap Hole for now. I don't think she has Harpy's Feather Duster. I don't think anyone in this deck actually does have Harpy's Feather Duster apart from my Valentine. But still, better to be safe than sorry and all that. Let's see, I've drawn Graceful Charity, so let's play it. I have drawn cool things. Discard you because I haven't quite remembered how to use your flip effect yet, and... Lady of Faith, I guess. Right. In that case, I'm going to offer up the Mystical Elf for Baphomet, use its effect to take Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, to my hand, and then attack the Forgiving Maiden. And if something should challenge Baphomet's pathetically low attack stat, I can then use Kunai to defend myself. I have worked this out. And... Dancing Fairy, I believe. Despite the fact that there is blatantly more than one fairy on the card. But I digress. You've not flip summoned your other thing, which means I still have no idea what it's supposed to be. Yeah. Summon Bean Soldier. And then attack with Baphomet. Charge! And, ooh, Lady Assailant of Flames. Weird flip effect. It banishes the top 3 cards of your deck, which is taken out of the graveyard and into a special zone from which nothing can come back, based on the card availability in this game, to inflict a mere 800 points of damage. It's kinda suckish. Wait, actually that's a lie. There is one card in the game that can bring things back from the out of play zone, and that's Miracle Dig. Ooh. I don't remember quite what your name is, but it's got something to do with being a maiden and being on the moon. Kunai with Chain. I will equip Baphomet. Doesn't actually matter who I equipped it with, because it would change the opponent's thing to defense mode anyway, but... never be too careful. Actually, let's summon Sangan so that I can get its effect on the go. And then... use Bean Soldier to take out the Moon Maiden, attack with Baphomet, and attack with Sangan. This should be a fairly easy tournament arc. Especially if you're going to make my job even easier. Let's take... just take Yurbi. Nothing else I can really take. Summon Yurbi, and... 2 more attacks, and we have done it. We have won our second tournament arc, and I hope to Anan that I get better cards than I got for winning the last tournament, because they were disappointing as anything. You are the Ganador! Take these things. To the prune. Don't quite remember your name off the top of my head. Megarus Light. Emperor of Land and Sea. And Rocket Warrior. Very nice. Its effect is kind of complicated. It can reduce battle damage dealt to it during its turn to 0 and all sorts of fun things like that. And has the blurry face moved? No. Now, this is interesting. I think this should just be an ordinary battle. Yes, it is. Hey, are you strong? My name is Mokuba Kaiba. I'm the little brother of Seto Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corporation. You think that you can't lose against me? I recommend you take another look at yourself, you miserable human specimen. No, the reason I was wondering is because there are actually special events that can occur if there are certain pair of duelists together on the same area of the world map. It's nothing really special, it just triggers some alternate dialogue. And does another effect that I'll explain when we get to it, but all these things are for another part. Alright, our starting hand is Penguin Soldier, Beast of Gilfer, Summoned Skull, Fish Thing, Sangan, and Giant Rat. Let's summon Giant Rat. Now, there's a reason Mokuba Kaiba only turns up if you lose 5 duels, and that's because his duel strategy is to literally have a deck that consists of 40 normal monsters, none of whom have over 1400 attack. The best card in his deck is Kanan the Swordswoman. I thought that was Graceful Charity. But no, as it turns out, it was Graceful Dice, and I have rolled a 1. Excellent. And the Graceful Dice glitch doesn't appear to be in the emulated version of this game, which is good because it was a massive game breaker. Literally, it broke your game. The Graceful Dice glitch in the cartridge version of the game basically means that if you press any button at all while the roll the dice animation of either Graceful or Skull Dice is being played, the game will freeze after the dice has been rolled, and it won't advance past that dice roll screen. You will have no choice but to turn off your game and turn it back on again. I never knew that as a child, and I always assumed that it was something wrong with my Game Boy, or that I just couldn't, like, back when I was a kid, rather than hold my Game Boy, a lot of the time I'd go to my grandparents' house and I'd go up to the top of the staircase and I'd play this game, and I'd put my Game Boy down on the staircase, at the top of the staircase, on the carpet. And whenever the Graceful Dice glitch inevitably always occurred to me while I was in that position, and as a result, I came to believe that playing a Game Boy Advance and laying it on top of a carpet could cause the game to freeze. It's a really stupid belief, I know, but it's what I believed at the time, and I believed it for years until years later I read about the Graceful Dice glitch on the internet, and thus my childhood self was proved wrong, as he was about rather a lot of things. Also, weird quirk of Mokuba, he will enter the battle phase in every turn, even if he's not going to attack. It's just another quirk of his playstyle. There is, however, something else I should point out about Mokuba. Yes, he is a joke duelist. Yes, you will probably win against him 99% of the time. However, there is a slight chance that he'll come at you with a different deck to the one he usually has, where he borrows cards from his brother. Not least among them Cyberstein and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, as well as Raijeki and all those fun little things, thus turning Mokuba into a competent duelist. It's terrifying, and if it ever happens to me, I'll just start an impromptu record just to show you that it's possible, but that's something. No idea why they put that in. Anyway, this is the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon pack I mentioned earlier. So we get Meteor Dragon, Magician of Black Chaos, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Tri-Horned Dragon, and Meteor Bee Dragon. And it's the end of the week, so here are the weeks of results. Here are the weeks of Target Week. No, here are the results of Target Week. You did it! You gain bonus points. Yes, bonus points. You don't gain any cards or anything, you just gain slightly more on that points counter that doesn't really do anything. Basically, Target Week is kind of useless. Let's see if I can trigger said dialogue scene now. I admire your enthusiasm, but you are not a duelist worthy of my consequence. I see no reason I should take you on. Big brother! Mokuba, what are you doing here? I was looking for you. There's something terrible. You need to go back to the monitor room. Right, fair enough. I will leave this person to you. And that's the alternate event. It triggers some alternative dialogue that I can't translate off the top of my head. And you fight the opposite duelist to the one that you thought you were going to. If I had clicked on Mokuba in this first scene, I'd have gotten a different dialogue string, and I fought Kaiba instead of Mokuba. So there you go. And that's about all I wanted to cover this episode, so rather than play another card game where we know the result is inevitable, I'm just going to leave it here. See you next time.